Good idea, Sir Klinger. We'll both have a scotch and water and hold the scotch.
Gotcha.
Reflecting on the early 1970s, audiences were captivated by an unprecedented television series. This groundbreaking show, known as MASH, offered a distinct narrative and exceptional acting, which left lasting impressions. As the program signed off after 11 seasons, it had become a beloved staple among TV viewers. Sadly, some of its cast members are no longer with us today. However, others continue to thrive in various pursuits. Prepare to learn about those surviving stars and their present endeavors.
20. Deal. Now do me a favor. Smile. Little snapshot to memorial.
Additionally, Alan Alda portrayed Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce in the show. Now 88 years old, he remains active in the industry even after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2015. Hawkeye was a witty and compassionate surgeon during the Korean War, and his ability to balance humor with humanity played a crucial role in the show's appeal. This classic received 25 Emmy Award nominations and numerous accolades, showcasing its quality and popularity. After his time on the series, he continued to act, write, and direct, featuring in films like The Four Seasons. In the 1990s and 2000s, he appeared in series such as ER and The West Wing, maintaining his presence on screen. Despite his diagnosis, he has not stepped back from acting, with his latest role in the 2022 film Ray Donovan the Movie.
Baby. Sit down, Trav. It lets you use your best part.
Bring in the child, please.
Gary Berghoff will always be cherished for his portrayal of Radar O'Reilly in the popular TV series MASH. At first glance, Radar might have seemed like just another background character, but over time, viewers grew to love him for his unwavering loyalty and innocent charm. His departure from the show during the emotional episode titled Abyssinia, Henry, left a lasting impact on fans everywhere. After leaving MASH, Berghoff continued to explore various avenues outside of acting. He delved into theater, inventing, and even pursued his passion for music by becoming a skilled jazz drummer. Although his post-MASH career was marked by limited success, it was clear that Berghoff never lost his zest for life. Now approaching his 80s, Berghoff still holds a special place in our hearts as one of the most memorable figures from this classic television show. With his unique ability to bring both humor and warmth to the screen, Berghoff infused Radar O'Reilly with heart and soul, making us laugh, cry, and care deeply for this lovable character. To this day, we remain grateful for his contributions to MASH and beyond.
Wild look in his eye. He's holding my specimen. I mean, a gun on Charles.
In the iconic 1972 TV series MASH, Loretta Swit delivered a memorable performance as Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan. At the start, her character was portrayed as a rigid and traditional army nurse. However, as the show progressed, so did Swit's interpretation of her role. Over time, Margaret evolved into a nuanced, multidimensional woman, assertive in her beliefs yet vulnerable in moments that touched viewers deeply. This transformation can be credited to Swit's ability to bring depth and authenticity to her character. Swit graced audiences with her presence in nearly every episode throughout the series' run. Quite an impressive feat considering the size of its talented ensemble cast. Her dedication paid off handsomely when she took home not one but 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. These accolades were well-deserved, cementing Swit's status as a standout talent among her peers. Among the many relationships formed during filming, Swit shared particularly strong screen chemistry with co-stars Alan Alda and Larry Linville. Their interactions added layers of complexity to their respective characters, while providing ample comedic opportunities that endeared them to fans worldwide. Following the conclusion of MASH, Swit remained active in the industry, appearing in numerous productions, including guest spots on popular television shows, and even lending her vocal talents to animated programs like Batman the Animated Series. Now reaching venerable age, Loretta continues to inspire through her work both on screen and off, championing tirelessly for animal rights. A true testament to her lasting impact, Swit leaves behind a legacy worthy of admiration.
Rubber bands. And last Christmas, we made little pussycat cookies. Megaphones. Betties.
Additionally, Mike Farrell joined the cast as Captain B.J. Honeycutt after Wayne Rogers left the show. He brought charm and humor to the role, quickly becoming a fan favorite. His character often lightened the mood in the midst of the show's serious themes. After his time on the series, he shifted focus toward political activism. He served as an observer for Amnesty International, advocating for human rights and critiquing the Iraq War. showing a deep commitment to social issues. Farrell also co-founded a production company through which he produced films like Dominic and Eugene and Patch Adams, both of which highlighted important social themes. He continued his acting career with appearances in TV shows like Providence and Desperate Housewives, where he showcased his talent in different roles. During his career, he took on a leadership role within the industry, serving as vice president of the Screen Actors Guild from 2002 to 2005, further contributing to the welfare of his peers. Even at 85 years old, Farrell remains active in various passion projects, demonstrating his dedication to both the arts and the causes he believes in. His journey reflects not just a successful acting career, but a life committed to making a difference through both entertainment and activism. Jeff Maxwell made a significant contribution to the beloved TV series MASH, which originally aired from 1972 to 1983. Maxwell portrayed the character of Igor Straminsky, the bumbling yet lovable camp cook who brought laughter and warmth to the screen. His performance was instrumental in creating the unique blend of humor and drama that captivated audiences around the globe. After his stint on MASH, Maxwell continued to share his talents with the world. In particular, he put his culinary expertise to good use by authoring a best-selling cookbook. This endeavor allowed him to combine his passion for food with his love for making people smile, much like how he did during his time on the show. Maxwell also ventured into the world of radio and podcasting. By doing so, he expanded his reach beyond television and connected with fans through different mediums. Through these platforms, he shared stories, recipes, and insights that delighted listeners everywhere. Now, at the age of 77, Jeff Maxwell continues to lead an exciting and active life. An avid skier, he embraces adventure and lives each day to its fullest potential. From his days on MASH to his current pursuits, Maxwell has remained a cherished figure in the entertainment industry.
Dollars cash after the win. That's bribery. No, that is the American way. Survival of the...
In the beloved early 70s TV series MASH, Odessa Cleveland made her mark playing Nurse Ginger Bayless. A trailblazer in her own right, Cleveland's character stood out by challenging prejudice and giving voice to underrepresented communities during her time on the show. One particularly poignant episode saw Ginger courageously standing up to a racist patient, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. After her stint on MASH, Cleveland continued to make strides both on screen and off. She went on to appear in the successful spin-off series Trapper John M.D. This opportunity allowed her to further demonstrate her acting prowess and solidify her status as a respected figure in television. But Cleveland didn't stop there. Beyond acting, she discovered a passion for writing and sharing stories. Over the years, she published several novels and even released a captivating poetry collection. These literary contributions offered fresh perspectives and engaging narratives, allowing her to connect with readers far and wide. Now comfortably residing in her late 70s, Cleveland has chosen to live a quiet life away from the spotlight. Yet, she remains active in her creative pursuits, consistently producing thought-provoking work that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. Though largely absent from today's bustling entertainment landscape, her legacy lives on through her inspiring roles in powerful written pieces.
To me, Captain.
Well, after you're recovered, they'll send you to a POW camp. You'll treat other prisoners.
Worms, foot.
Jamie Farr secured a place in television history through his portrayal of Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger in the hit TV series MASH. His character was renowned for trying to secure a dishonorable discharge from the Army via unorthodox means, namely donning women's clothing. Prior to joining the cast of MASH, Farr struggled financially, making his eventual success all the more sweet. Audiences embraced him wholeheartedly, turning him into a firm fan favorite during his time on the show. After MASH ended its remarkable run, Farr continued playing Klinger in the spin-off After MASH. Additionally, he published an intriguing autobiography, sharing stories from both before and after his rise to fame. Beyond that, fans may recognize him from appearances in films like Scrooged and Cannonball Run 2. It wasn't until 2014 that health issues forced Farr to step back from acting when he received a diagnosis of atherosclerosis. Now comfortably enjoying retirement, we remember Jamie Farr fondly as part of one of television's most beloved ensembles. At 89 years young, he leaves behind a legacy worth cherishing in the annals of entertainment history.
Because you're so busy cooking your meals, cleaning your house, and taking care of your child.
In 1972, a groundbreaking TV series called MASH made its debut. Based on the 1970 movie of the same name, this show brought a unique blend of comedy and drama to television screens across America. Set during the Korean War, it followed the lives of military personnel working in a mobile army surgical hospital. While many shows before it focused on lighthearted themes, MASH dared to tackle serious issues like war, death, and mental health through satire and humor. This approach set it apart from other contemporary programs, making it a significant milestone in television history. The creators skillfully wove together stories that resonated with audiences, leading them to care deeply about these fictional characters facing real-life challenges amidst conflict zones. Over time, viewers found themselves drawn into the daily struggles and triumphs portrayed by the talented cast members. Throughout its 11-season run, MASH became more than just a popular program, it turned into a cultural phenomenon. Its memorable episodes left lasting impressions on millions of fans who still cherish their connection to this classic show today. Even now, over 4 decades since its premiere, conversations about MASH continue to spark interest among both new and old generations alike.
Get out. What? Something wrong with the Jeep? Oh, don't tell me we're out of gas.
The creation of the beloved TV series MASH began with its 1972 cast assembly. Producers searched for actors who could bring humor and humanity to the story of a mobile army surgical hospital during the Korean War. For the lead roles of Hawkeye Pierce and Trapper John McIntyre, they chose Alan Alda and Wayne Rogers. Both had solid acting backgrounds but were not yet household names. During auditions, their comedic timing and natural charm shone through, making them ideal choices for these iconic parts. The character of Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce required someone capable of blending wit with depth. Alda, known for his work on stage and screen, embodied these qualities perfectly. His ability to balance comedy and drama would become a cornerstone of the show's success. Similarly, Rogers brought both humor and warmth to the part of Trapper John. A seasoned theater performer, he demonstrated excellent chemistry with Alda during read-throughs and screen tests. This dynamic duo formed the heart of the early seasons. Selecting Margaret Houlihan proved challenging. Initially played by Sally Kellerman in the film version, the producers wanted someone different for the television adaptation. They found Lawrence Dobkin, who portrayed the character in the pilot episode. However, dissatisfaction led to the introduction of Loretta Swit as Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan from the second episode onwards. Her stern exterior masking vulnerability made her a perfect fit for the role. Casting Corporal Walter Eugene Radar O'Reilly presented another hurdle. After seeing hundreds of young hopefuls, Gary Berghoff emerged as the frontrunner. Having originated the role in the movie, he returned to breathe life into Radar's innocence and precociousness in the series. Each key actor was handpicked based on their unique talents, contributing significantly to the enduring legacy of MASH. Their collective performances shaped a program that resonates even today, leaving an indelible mark on television history.
The Dearborn Street Station. I want you to go in there and pay for it and take it to the MPs at Midway Airport.
The directors of the 1972 TV series MASH brought a unique vision to the small screen. Gene Reynolds and Howard Gewirtz were instrumental in shaping the show's tone and style. Both had backgrounds in television comedy, but they approached MASH with a fresh perspective. Reynolds, who served as the show's executive producer and primary director, drew inspiration from the film version of MASH. He wanted to capture the same blend of humor and drama found in Robert Altman's classic movie. At the same time, he aimed to create something distinct from the source material. Gewirtz, meanwhile, contributed his talent for sharp dialogue and character development. Together, Reynolds and Gewirtz crafted a show that was both entertaining and thought-provoking. They tackled serious issues like war, death, and mental health, while maintaining a lighthearted tone through comedic moments. Their collaboration extended beyond just writing and direction. Reynolds and Gewirtz worked closely with the cast and crew, fostering a supportive work environment. This sense of community translated onto the screen, creating a believable and engaging depiction of military life during the Korean War. One notable aspect of the duo's directorial vision was their commitment to authenticity. While many TV shows of the era relied heavily on studio sets, MASH often filmed on location. This decision added depth and realism to each episode, making it feel more like a documentary than a traditional sitcom. Moreover, Reynolds and Gewirtz weren't afraid to take risks when it came to storytelling. They pushed boundaries by addressing controversial topics and experimenting with different narrative styles. As a result, MASH became known for its groundbreaking content and innovative approach to television production. Overall, the directorial vision behind MASH can be summed up as one that blends humor and drama seamlessly, challenges conventions, and values authenticity above all else.
Sir?
The major means communism.
It really makes me see red.
Yes, sir.
Let's dive into the production of the groundbreaking 1972 TV series, MASH. The show was mainly filmed on sets built at 20th Century Fox Studios in Los Angeles. The creators aimed to recreate the rugged Korean landscape where the story unfolds. To achieve this, they constructed massive exterior sets, including a realistic helicopter landing pad and a tent city that housed the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. The set designers faced considerable challenges when building these intricate sets. They had to create an environment that felt both authentic and engaging while adhering to budget constraints. One notable innovation they employed involved constructing the tents using flexible materials, allowing them to easily modify interior spaces between scenes. This proved instrumental in maintaining the fast-paced shooting schedule required by television productions. Moving beyond studio lots, location shoots were essential to capturing specific outdoor sequences vital to the narrative. For instance, Malibu Creek State Park served as a stand-in for various rural Korea settings throughout the series' run. However, transporting cast, crew, and equipment added layers of complexity to the already challenging task of coordinating a successful production. Despite logistic hurdles, MASH became renowned for its high-quality visuals, thanks partly to then state-of-the-art video technology used during filming. The introduction of lightweight portable videotape recorders revolutionized how sitcoms like MASH could capture footage outside traditional soundstages. As a result, directors enjoyed newfound freedom, crafting more dynamic images than ever before possible. Moreover, multi-camera setup techniques honed over decades of live broadcast experience allowed for seamless integration of studio and remote shots. Editors skillfully wove together disparate elements, creating a consistent viewing experience despite varying conditions inherent in fieldwork. In turn, MASH resonated deeply with audiences worldwide, leaving an indelible mark on television history. Its impact continues to reverberate today, inspiring future generations of content creators pushing boundaries in their respective fields.
I don't want to say it, sir.
Major? Damn.
The creation of the MASH score and soundtrack was overseen by composer Johnny Mandel. Known for his work on movies like The Americanization of Emily and I Want to Live, Mandel brought a jazz background to the project. This influenced the show's unique musical style. Mandel chose not to create traditional dramatic cues, but instead opted for source music, tunes that could realistically be played by a military band or radio during the Korean War era. He also composed original songs, including the iconic theme song, Suicide is Painless. Initially written as a joke by Mandel and MASH writer Mike Altman, it became one of the most recognized TV themes ever. Music played a significant role in setting the mood for each episode. For instance, upbeat swing numbers might accompany lighter scenes, while slow ballads enhance more somber moments. In addition, Mandel often incorporated Asian instruments and melodies to reflect the show's Korean setting. Interestingly, Mandel didn't always get along with series producer Larry Gelbart due to differing views on the music's role. Despite these challenges, Mandel produced a memorable and fitting score that significantly contributed to MASH's distinctive atmosphere. His approach remains influential today, proving that innovative thinking can lead to timeless results.
Again, I won't even peek. I'll stand right in front of you and reach behind.
I'll go along to make sure he doesn't miss a spot.
One of the most iconic scenes in MASH comes early in the series, during the episode Henry, Please Come Home. After receiving news that their beloved commanding officer, Henry Blake, has been killed in a plane crash, the doctors and nurses gather in the mess tent to mourn his loss. Hawkeye Pierce, played by Alan Alda, delivers a heartfelt eulogy, recalling fond memories of Blake and expressing disbelief over his sudden death. As he speaks, the camera pans across the faces of the other characters, capturing their sadness and shock. This scene stands out due to its raw emotional power and excellent performances, particularly Alda's nuanced delivery of the eulogy. Director Jackie Cooper skillfully balances the somber mood with brief moments of levity, reflecting the show's unique blend of humor and drama. According to Alda, this scene resonated deeply with audiences because it tapped into the shared experience of losing someone close. Its impact can still be felt today, reminding viewers of the sacrifices made by those serving in wartime.
The groom places the ring on the bride's finger.
The groundbreaking TV series MASH first aired in 1972, quickly becoming a hit and leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Set during the Korean War, it followed a mobile army surgical hospital unit, blending humor with serious drama. The show's unique approach struck a chord with viewers, who found its nuanced portrayal of war relatable despite being removed from the actual conflict. MASH explored complex emotions and situations faced by both soldiers and medical staff, often highlighting moral dilemmas and anti-war sentiments. By presenting these issues through witty dialogue and character development, the show made them accessible to a wide audience, sparking conversations about war and its consequences. The series also tackled various societal topics, including gender roles, racism, and mental health. Hawkeye Pierce, one of the main characters, was depicted as a strong advocate against sexism and discrimination, attitudes that were considered progressive for their time. Furthermore, the show didn't shy away from addressing the psychological toll of war, which helped break down stigmas surrounding mental illness. As for its influence on popular culture, MASH left an indelible mark. Its memorable cast of characters, catchy theme song, and distinctive blend of comedy and tragedy inspired countless parodies, homages, and adaptations across different media platforms. Even today, references to the show can still be found in modern television shows, movies, and literature. Moreover, MASH paved the way for other thought-provoking dramas that delved into controversial subjects while maintaining high entertainment value. This legacy continues to shape contemporary storytelling, proving the show's timeless appeal and relevance. In conclusion, MASH remains significant due to its cultural and social impacts, offering insightful commentary on critical issues like war, prejudice, and mental health. Through engaging narratives and compelling performances, it fostered meaningful dialogues among viewers and set new standards for quality programming, forever changing the landscape of television.
Haven't you noticed anything?
What?
No shelling, no more...
MASH, the 1972 TV series, was met with widespread acclaim from both critics and audiences alike. The show's unique blend of sharp humor and poignant drama struck a chord with viewers, who found themselves drawn into the lives of the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital unit during the Korean War. Noted critic Roger Ebert praised MASH for its intelligent comedy and sharp writing, while Variety hailed it as a funny, moving, and sometimes shockingly realistic look at war. Audiences agreed, with many citing the show's memorable characters and relatable themes as reasons for its popularity. Over the course of its 11-season run, MASH earned numerous award nominations and wins. Among its most prestigious honors were 14 Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series in 1973 and 1974. The show also won 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Television Series, Musical or Comedy, in addition to several individual acting awards for its talented cast members. These accolades served as testaments to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved in the production of MASH. For the writers, directors, actors, and crew members, each award represented a validation of their efforts to create something truly special. And for fans of the show, these awards helped cement MASH's place in television history as one of the greatest shows of all time.
Good job. You can count on it, sir. But only the next time. Then forget it.
During the filming of MASH, the hit TV series that aired from 1972 to 1983, many fascinating stories unfolded behind the scenes. For instance, did you know that Gary Berghoff, who played Corporal Walter Radar O'Reilly, was an actual radar operator in the Army? This real-life experience helped him bring authenticity to his role. The character of Hawkeye Pierce, portrayed by Alan Alda, underwent significant changes throughout the show's run. Initially introduced as a womanizer with little regard for rules, Hawkeye evolved into a more introspective and compassionate figure over time. This transformation reflected Alda's influence on the character as he pushed for a more nuanced depiction of Hawkeye's personality. One unforgettable moment occurred when a practical joke went awry. Larry Linville, who played Major Frank Burns, decided to play a prank on McLean Stevenson. Linville filled Stevenson's boots with shaving cream, but things took a turn when Stevenson didn't find it amusing. He retaliated by throwing Linville into a mud puddle, leaving both actors covered in muck. Despite these lighthearted moments, the set wasn't always a joyful place. As the series tackled serious issues like war, loss, and mental health, tensions sometimes ran high among the cast and crew. However, they managed to maintain their camaraderie and create one of the most beloved television shows in history.
Chops tonight?
Huh?
Pork chops. Did you have the pork chops tonight?
No, I haven't eaten since...
Indeed, the TV series MASH has left a significant mark on both film history and future filmmaking. Debuting in 1972, this show brought forth a unique blend of comedy and drama set against the backdrop of the Korean War. Interestingly, many of its cast members were already established actors before joining MASH, contributing to its high production value and engaging storytelling. The show's creators took inspiration from Robert Altman's successful 1970 film of the same title, but decidedly shifted gears by focusing more on character development rather than slapstick humor. This shift proved fruitful, leading to a captivating viewing experience that resonated deeply with audiences during its 11-season run. MASH did not shy away from tackling serious issues like war, mental health, and morality while maintaining witty dialogue and memorable performances, elements that would go on to inspire numerous television shows and movies. For instance, the dramedy genre gained traction thanks partly to MASH's success, proving you could intertwine laughter and tears seamlessly. Moreover, MASH paved the way for other notable productions addressing complex topics through unconventional narrative frameworks. Shows such as China Beach, St. Elsewhere, and even ER owe some debt to MASH for demonstrating how powerful stories can emerge when weaving together humor and tragedy within a serialized format. It's worth noting that several spin-offs and adaptations followed suit, including the animated series MASH and the made-for-TV movie Aftermash. These offshoots further solidified the original show's cultural footprint, keeping its memory alive for new generations to discover. In summary, MASH remains a vital piece of film history due to its innovative approach to storytelling and willingness to confront challenging themes. Its impact transcends time, leaving behind a rich tapestry of influences still felt today in various realms of entertainment. By stepping into the shoes of these beloved characters, viewers embarked upon thought-provoking journeys exploring the depths of human emotion amidst extraordinary circumstances, experiences they continue to cherish fondly.
There is no joy in Bloodville tonight. Ask me why.
Look, Pierce,
I thought you'd never...
Did you know that the popular TV show MASH first aired in 1972? This groundbreaking series, set during the Korean War, brought humor and heart to the harsh realities of military life. Maybe you watched it when it first came out, or perhaps you discovered it later through reruns. Either way, MASH likely left a lasting impression on you. We'd love to hear about your experiences watching MASH. What was it about the show that resonated with you? Was it the memorable cast of characters like Hawkeye Pierce or Margaret Houlihan? Or maybe it was the sharp writing and social commentary that made the show stand out? Did MASH influence your perspective on war films or television shows in general? Perhaps it inspired you to seek out other media that explored serious topics with nuance and sensitivity. Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. If you're feeling nostalgic after reminiscing about MASH, why not take a moment to engage with us further? Give our post a like or share, and consider subscribing to our channel for more cinematic explorations. We can't wait to see what memories and insights you have to share.
Thing like that. After he put his arm around me, told me to pick out my very own doodad, signed his moniker, told me to have